Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go here on Monday night. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Herbert's going to throw on this first play. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Mekhi Wingo in there on the tackle. Second down and 8. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw is Herbert. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. 3rd and 5. Once again, it's Pacheco. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. 1st and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will do it himself. He's in. Justin Herbert. Touchdown Chargers. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On first down, Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, here's Herbert. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to be 4th down. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 16 on the year. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Carlson. Nelson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Uh-oh. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. A handoff to Pacheco. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On play action. Now Herbert. Open man, right side. He's got it. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep.
And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, L.A. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Quick hitting slant there. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
ETN now on 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's ETN. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's complete to ETN. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
On the handoff, it's ETN. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run the toss here to ETN. And he's into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Raiders.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. This one up top for Dobbs. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you to Orlando. We'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Shaheed now to return it. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll go right and find his running back. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raider first down. Try and run the option left. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. His throw left side is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's first and 10. On the give, it's ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
That's complete to Watkins. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Vegas. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Raiders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's second and 3 to go. From the gun, here's Pacheco. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. 3rd and 6. Now, Herbert. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Charger first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run with Pacheco. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They send him right out of the slot. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. And he's in. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Point after now from Dicker. His kick is good. And the Chargers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Shaheed in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll look to throw yet again. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run it here with Etienne. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, they give it to Etienne. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. Shaheed in motion. They'll run for it with Etienne. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A tight end in motion now. Herbert now on 1st down. And he's got Woods. It's complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 21-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. And he will score. Game on. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Chargers. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. So now a big play coming here for the Chargers, who are going for 2. They'll run with Pacheco. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. Here comes a reverse. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to the air one more time. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he will score again. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Raiders. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his third of this game. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points. And they add to their lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. On play action now, Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. This one uncorked, looking for Woods. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Here is first and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he's got another one. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, L.A. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. So now a big play coming here for the Chargers, who are going for 2. They'll drop to throw. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Shaheed in motion. He gets free. Be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. To the right, on the run, it's ETN. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Now the pitch to ETN. And he's into the end zone yet again. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Vegas. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This is first and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. He's going to tuck it and go.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here comes second down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Catch made. That's Woods. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Pacheco. Oh, yeah. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Here's Herbert. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
This one caught at the 4. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3, and that's going to set up 3rd and goal. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.